So I'm learning how to be gentle with me again. So I'm learning how to be gentle with me again. So I am learning how to be kind to me again. So I'm learning how to be warm with me again. I'm learning how to be authentically friendly with myself again. I'm learning how to look at my reflection and see me for who I am within, and not for what my outside looks like, because I have scars, my friends. I have scars that look like I have been through something, and it's because I have been through something. I have been through many somethings. I have jumped off of cliffs. I have jumped off of castle cliffs. I have jumped off of planes. I have jumped off of boats. I have jumped and I have jumped and I have jumped, and I have leaped and I have soared and I have flown. I have done so much to rid myself of what I experienced when I was back at home, and now myself is finally redefining what home means to me, and the idea of being home in my body feels like a prison, you see, because myself had ran away from home, because there is where I felt like they were trying to imprison me for eternity. I felt like I was in Tartarus there, always inflamed, always enraged, always angry. Every time I looked at my mother's face, I was so upset with myself for choosing the reality that I had felt I had chosen. I was so angry with me for choosing to step forward and take the plate that I felt was so empty yet so large. So that big old plate had so much opportunity to be filled with so much opportunity, yet that big old plate reminded me of how empty it was in the beginning for me. How empty I was in the beginning as me. I was so filled with so much joy, you see, but quickly that energy became depleted because of those around me. And I hate that I feel guilty. I feel sick in my stomach to say that those around me depleted me, but they did. They did. They depleted me. The people around me depleted me. But it wasn't them that was just depleting me. It was also the me that was inside of me that was also depleting me, because I was so confused by everything that I could see. And so I emptied myself trying to find what version of me was a reflection of those that were around me. So when I say that those around me depleted me, what I'm saying to you is I tried to be like those around me, which caused me to dig into my trunk chest in order to find where it is that I could match them best. And I could not figure out for the life of me why there was nothing inside of me that looked like them outside of me. And so I then had to carve myself into a version of self that could reflect those that I could see outside of me, and that harmed me. It took so much out of me. It turned me into a botched Barbie project that I could not recognize every time I looked in the mirror. And so now when I look at myself, I don't recognize me because I have been in so many disguises. See, myself was swimming in their deep. I didn't realize that I was never the Pacific Ocean. I was always the Atlantic, but I forced myself to match their temperature in order for myself to feel welcomed there, but I still never felt welcomed there. I just continuously felt scared because it always felt like death there, for myself was not being me. So I imprisoned me, finding myself to consistently be empty. As I was digging in my chest, in my trunk, ridding it of everything that did not match those outside of me who I feel like had won. Because to me, they were winning in their reality. But shouldn't they have been winning in their reality? I wasn't winning in their reality, though, thinking that their reality was also mine, myself just continuously to disguise the hurt that I had inside. Comparing myself to them made my boil blood, the lava rise. I was always a volcanic eruption, and finally when myself became safe with myself, I erupted. I'm learning how to be gentle with me. I am so scared every day, you see, because I don't know when again I might hurt me, because myself is just now learning how to be gentle with me. I'm so scared of me because myself will do anything to match what's outside of me, because it wants to do the best that it can to live this journey of earth human quietly. But I'm not quiet. See, I am someone who makes many noises, and I hate that on the inside of me. It angers me to know that I make so much noise, because I feel like they wanted me to be quiet. They wanted the me that is true to be quiet. They wanted the me that was rude to be quiet. But why should I quiet the rude version of me when I'm looking at everybody around me not encourage me to teach myself how to be me in their Pacific Ocean? See, they wanted me to change my waters completely. So they had to break me down completely. And now I'm safe again, witnessing me broken down completely. I'm so afraid of me. And I hate that I'm so scared, you see. I want to be so gentle with me, but I am so afraid that I don't deserve me, that if I show up to myself gently, myself would do nothing but harm, maim, scar, and bruise me, because she will see me as a threat, assuming that I'm only being kind just so I can take her best. But this is really who I am: gentle, kind, and sweet. That's my best. Gentle, kind, and sweet. And I missed me. I haven't been able to rest because I've been empty. And resting felt like I was suffocating me. So I've needed to pump me with oxygen again, so that way I could finally rest and not just be still water housing death. I'm so scared of me, but I'm learning how to be gentle with me. I'm learning how not to see myself as a threat. I'm learning how to see myself as something that deserves to be loved unconditionally. I love me, so many versions of me, but who I am today, baby, she is different, you see. So when I tell you that I do love me unconditionally, I'm speaking as the versions of me that do. That is a truth, but there's also a self in me that hates to see me being so gentle and sweet, because it knows a world that eats gentle and sweet. But that's why I learned how to become poisonous. So, like a capybara, they don't fuck with me anymore. They understand I am not a threat to them. I don't even go to their door. But me with me is a different story. All the harm I'm experiencing right now in my story, it just comes from me with me, and I'm learning how to be gentle with me. You'll see. You'll see me along this journey being the gentlest with me, and I pray you too, listening to me, is gentle with you. I pray that someone reminds you that you get to be gentle with you too. I pray that you understand that gentle gets to be what's at your roots, fed into your soil and nourished into the seeds that births more of you in your forest. Truth, gentleness, nurturing, nurtured you. I love you, me, self, learning how to remember gentleness with me, learning how not to see me as a threat. You see, I am learning by just allowing myself to simply listen to me and let myself follow through with what myself is asking of me. So it's messy over here. It's not put together and organized over here. It's one day up, same day down, end of the day around. Morning, I'm crowned. Some days up, some days down. Some moments wrapped around. Some risings, some nights. I'm crowned. But always authentic, whether a smile or a frown. I'm learning how to be gentle with me. I pray that you too are being gentle with you. Ashe and amen. Period. And bust down.